Every 11 seconds, someone in this world suffers a stroke. After 60, that risk climbs higher than most of us realize. I have spent decades working with older adults, listening to their stories, watching their struggles, and learning what truly protects our health in these golden years. My team and I have walked alongside hundreds of families touched by stroke. We have seen the warning signs that were missed, the habits that seemed harmless but were quietly dangerous. One thing became crystal clear to us. Most strokes after 60 are not just bad luck. They come from daily habits we can change right now. Recent studies from the American Heart Association show that nearly 80% of strokes are preventable through lifestyle changes. 80%. That is a number that should give us hope. Researchers at Johns Hopkins found that people over 60 who made just 3 simple habit changes reduced their stroke risk by more than half within 2 years. These findings are not hidden in medical journals. They are real, proven, and available to all of us today. Do you ever worry about losing your independence? Do you wonder if that occasional dizziness means something serious? Have you asked yourself what you can do today to protect your brain tomorrow? These questions matter because stroke does not just affect the body. It changes everything. Your ability to speak, to move, to remember the faces you love. Here is something most doctors will not tell you in a quick visit. The 7 habits I am about to share are more dangerous after 60 than they were in your younger years. Your body has changed. What it could handle at 40, it cannot handle now. But here is the beautiful part. Small changes create powerful protection. Before we go further, I want to ask you something. If this information could help someone you love, will you share it? Will you subscribe to Healthy Life so you can keep learning ways to protect yourself and your family? We are building a community of people who refuse to let preventable diseases steal their future. Join us. Now, let us talk about the 7 habits that are raising your stroke risk right now, and more importantly, what you can do about them. Number 1. High blood pressure. High blood pressure is the single biggest cause of stroke in people over 60. It sits quietly in your body, causing no pain, giving no warning, while it damages the delicate vessels in your brain. I have talked with countless people who said they felt fine, absolutely fine, until the day their blood pressure caused a stroke that changed everything. Your blood vessels are like garden hoses. When you were younger, they were flexible and strong. After 60, they become stiffer, less elastic. When blood pushes through these aging vessels with too much force, year after year, the walls weaken. Sometimes they burst. Sometimes a clot forms in the damaged area. Either way, the result is a stroke. Blood flow to part of your brain stops, and brain cells begin to die within minutes. Here is what you need to understand. High blood pressure usually has no symptoms. You cannot feel it. That is why they call it the silent killer. Many people walk around with dangerously high numbers and have no idea. Your body adapts to the pressure, so you feel normal even when you are not. The natural solution starts in your kitchen and your daily routine. First, reduce sodium in your diet. I am not saying you need to eat tasteless food. Use herbs like garlic, rosemary, thyme, and turmeric. These add flavor, and many of them actually help lower blood pressure. Fresh lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and ginger can transform simple meals into something delicious without adding salt. Second, eat more potassium-rich foods. Bananas, sweet potatoes, spinach, and white beans help your body balance sodium naturally. Your kidneys work better when they have enough potassium, and that helps bring blood pressure down. Third, move your body every day. A simple walk for 20 minutes helps your heart pump more efficiently and keeps your vessels flexible. You do not need to run marathons. Gentle, consistent movement is what matters now. Fourth, monitor your blood pressure at home. Buy a simple blood pressure cuff from any pharmacy. Check it in the morning and evening at the same times each day. Keep a small notebook. Write down your numbers. When you see your doctor, bring that notebook. Those numbers tell a story about your health that a single office reading cannot capture. The benefit of controlling your blood pressure goes beyond preventing stroke. You will have more energy. Your kidneys will work better. Your heart will not have to strain with every beat. You are giving your whole body a chance to thrive, not just survive. Number 2. Smoking. I know some of you have been smoking for 40, 50, even 60 years. You might think it is too late to quit. Let me tell you something that might surprise you. It is never too late. Your body wants to heal, even now. Smoking damages your blood vessels in ways that are especially dangerous after 60. Every cigarette releases thousands of chemicals into your bloodstream. These chemicals injure the inner lining of your arteries. Your body tries to repair the damage by forming patches, but these patches create rough spots where blood clots love to form. At the same time, smoking makes your blood thicker and stickier. It reduces the oxygen your blood carries. All of this together creates the perfect conditions for a stroke. The actor Larry Hagman, famous for playing J.R. Ewing, was a heavy smoker for years. He needed a liver transplant, partly because of the damage smoking caused throughout his body. After that transplant, he finally quit. He said it was the hardest thing he ever did, but he wished he had done it decades earlier. He lived years longer than doctors expected because he stopped poisoning his body. His story shows us that change is possible, even after serious damage has occurred. You do not have to quit alone. The solution starts with deciding that you deserve better. Talk to your doctor about nicotine replacement options. Patches, gum, or lozenges can ease the physical craving while you work on the habit itself. Find your smoking triggers. Is it after meals? When you feel stressed? In the morning with coffee? Once you know your triggers, you can plan different responses. Replace the habit with something healthier. When you want to smoke, drink a glass of water. Chew sugar-free gum. Take 5 deep breaths. Call a friend. Take a short walk. The craving will pass in 3 to 5 minutes, whether you smoke or not. Join a support group, even if it is online. Talking with others who understand what you are going through makes the journey easier. They know the struggles, the slip-ups, the small victories. Within days of quitting, your blood pressure starts to drop. Within weeks, your blood becomes less sticky. Within months, your risk of stroke begins to decline. Within a few years, your risk can drop close to that of someone who never smoked. Your body is more forgiving than you think. Give it a chance. Number 3. Poor sleep. Sleep is not a luxury. It is medicine for your brain and your heart. Yet so many people over 60 struggle with sleep, and they do not realize how much it is raising their stroke risk. When you do not sleep well, your blood pressure stays elevated through the night. Your body never gets the deep rest it needs to repair damaged cells and clear waste from your brain. Poor sleep also leads to inflammation throughout your body, and inflammation damages blood vessels. Studies show that people who regularly sleep less than 6 hours a night have a much higher stroke risk than those who sleep 7 to 8 hours. I have met people who wore their lack of sleep like a badge of honor, saying they only needed 4 or 5 hours. But your body disagrees. After 60, your brain needs quality sleep more than ever to function properly and stay protected. The problem often starts with poor sleep habits. Maybe you watch television in bed. Maybe you drink coffee in the afternoon. Maybe you nap for 2 hours during the day and then wonder why you cannot sleep at night. Maybe worry keeps your mind racing when your head hits the pillow. The natural solution is to create a sleep sanctuary and a bedtime routine. First, make your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool. Use blackout curtains if street lights shine in. Consider a small fan for white noise. Keep the temperature around 65 to 68 degrees. Second, go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Even on weekends, your body has an internal clock that thrives on consistency. When you honor that clock, sleep comes more easily. Third, stop using screens at least 1 hour before bed. The blue light from phones, tablets, and televisions tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime. Read a book instead. Listen to calm music. Pray or meditate. Fourth, avoid caffeine after noon. Caffeine stays in your system for 6 to 8 hours. That afternoon cup of coffee might be why you are staring at the ceiling at midnight. Fifth, if you nap during the day, keep it short. 20 to 30 minutes maximum, and do it before 3 in the afternoon. Long naps or late naps will steal your nighttime sleep. The benefit of good sleep goes far beyond stroke prevention. You will think more clearly. Your mood will improve. Your immune system will grow stronger. Sleep is when your body does its deepest healing work. Give it the time it needs. Number 4. Sedentary lifestyle sitting has become the new smoking. I know that sounds dramatic, but the research backs it up. When you sit for hours without moving, your blood flow slows down. Your muscles are not working, so they are not pulling sugar out of your bloodstream. That sugar stays elevated, damaging your vessels. Your circulation becomes sluggish, and sluggish blood is more likely to form clots. After 60, your body is less forgiving of inactivity. Your muscles naturally weaken with age unless you use them. Your bones become more fragile. Your balance gets worse. All of this makes you want to move less, which creates a dangerous cycle. Less movement leads to weaker muscles, which leads to even less movement. Many people think exercise means going to a gym or doing something strenuous. That is not what I am talking about. I am talking about regular, gentle movement throughout your day. Your body was designed to move, and it suffers when it does not. The solution is to build movement into your daily life in ways that feel natural and enjoyable. Start small. If you have been inactive for a while, do not suddenly decide to walk 5 miles. That is how you get injured and give up. Begin with a 10-minute walk after breakfast. Just 10 minutes. Do that for a week. Then add another 10-minute walk after dinner. Once that feels comfortable, gradually increase the time. Work up to 30 minutes of walking on most days. Walk outside when the weather allows. Fresh air and sunshine boost your mood and give you vitamin D, which your bones need. If walking is difficult, try chair exercises. You can do leg lifts, arm circles, and gentle stretches while sitting. There are wonderful videos made specifically for seniors that guide you through safe movements. Swimming or water aerobics is another excellent option because the water supports your body weight and is easy on your joints. Find activities you actually enjoy. Maybe you like gardening. That is movement. Maybe you enjoy dancing to old music in your living room. That is movement. Maybe you want to play with your grandchildren. That is movement. The best exercise is the one you will actually do. Stand up and move every hour if you are sitting for long periods. Set a timer if you need to. Walk to the kitchen for water. Do a few stretches. March in place. Just get your blood flowing. The benefits of regular movement are profound. Your circulation improves immediately. Your heart becomes stronger and more efficient. Your muscles stay functional, which helps you maintain independence. Your balance improves, which prevents falls. Your mood lifts, because movement releases natural feel-good chemicals in your brain. You are not just preventing stroke. You are adding quality to every day you have left. Number 5. Excess salt is hiding everywhere in our modern diet, and it is pushing your blood pressure higher every single day. Most people have no idea how much sodium they consume because it is not just in the salt shaker. It is in bread, cheese, canned soups, frozen meals, restaurant food, condiments, and even some medications. After 60, your body handles salt differently than it did when you were younger. Your kidneys do not filter it as efficiently. Your blood vessels are stiffer, so they cannot expand as easily when blood volume increases. When you eat too much salt, your body holds onto extra water to dilute it. That extra water increases the volume of blood your heart has to pump, which raises your blood pressure. Higher pressure means higher stroke risk. The dangerous part is that this happens gradually. You eat a salty meal, and you do not feel anything dramatic. But meal after meal, day after day, year after year, the damage accumulates. Your vessels weaken, your heart strains, your kidneys struggle. Then, one day, a vessel in your brain cannot take the pressure anymore. Start reading food labels. Look for the sodium content. Anything over 400 milligrams per serving is high. Choose low sodium or no salt added versions of canned goods. Rinse canned beans and vegetables under water to wash away some of the salt. Cook more meals at home where you control what goes into your food. Use fresh ingredients instead of processed ones. When you do use packaged foods, compare brands. The sodium content can vary wildly between different brands of the same product. Season your food with herbs and spices instead of salt. Garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cumin, oregano, basil, black pepper, and lemon juice can make food taste wonderful without raising your blood pressure. Experiment. You might discover flavors you love even more than salt. Be especially careful with restaurant food and takeout. Restaurant meals often contain 2 to 3 times the sodium you should have in an entire day. When you eat out, ask for dressings and sauces on the side. Request that they prepare your food without added salt. Skip the bread basket and the chips. Those are salt bombs. Watch out for condiments. Ketchup, soy sauce, barbecue sauce, and salad dressings are loaded with sodium. Use them sparingly or find low-sodium versions. The benefit of reducing salt is quick and measurable. Within days, you might notice you are urinating more as your body releases the extra water it was holding. Within weeks, your blood pressure numbers will start to drop. Your heart will not have to work as hard. Your vessels will face less pressure. You are giving your brain the protection it desperately needs. Number 6. Skipping health checkups. I have heard every excuse. You feel fine, so why go to the doctor? You are afraid of what they might find. You do not want to spend the money. You do not like doctors. You are too busy. But here is the truth. Stroke does not care about your excuses. Many stroke risk factors are completely silent. You cannot feel high blood pressure. You cannot feel high cholesterol. You cannot feel the early stages of diabetes. You cannot feel atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat that dramatically increases stroke risk. These conditions quietly damage your body while you go about your life feeling perfectly normal. Regular checkups catch these silent killers before they cause a stroke. A simple blood pressure reading can alert your doctor to a problem. A cholesterol test can show if your vessels are getting clogged. A blood sugar test can reveal diabetes or prediabetes. An electrocardiogram can detect irregular heart rhythms. These tests are simple, quick, and potentially life-saving. I once worked with a man who avoided doctors for 8 years. He felt fine, he said. He was active, ate reasonably well, and had no complaints. When he finally went for a checkup because his wife insisted, they found his blood pressure was dangerously high and he had an irregular heartbeat he never noticed. The doctor said he was a walking time bomb for stroke. Treatment started immediately. That man later told me he owed his life to that checkup and his persistent wife. The solution is to schedule regular appointments and actually keep them. See your primary care doctor at least once a year for a full checkup. If you have risk factors like high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease, you need to go more often. Before your appointment, write down any symptoms or concerns, even if they seem minor. Dizziness, unusual fatigue, numbness, vision changes, or balance problems should always be mentioned. Write down all the medications and supplements you take, including the doses. Bring that list with you. Ask questions. If your doctor recommends a medication, ask why, what it does, and what side effects to watch for. If you do not understand something, say so. A good doctor will explain things in a way you can understand. Follow through on any tests your doctor orders. Do not skip them or put them off. Those tests give your doctor important information about your health. If something comes back abnormal, do not ignore it. Work with your doctor to address the problem. Keep track of your health numbers. Know your blood pressure, your cholesterol levels, your blood sugar, and your weight. Write them down. Watch the trends over time. Those numbers tell you whether you are moving toward health or toward trouble. The benefit of regular checkups is peace of mind and early intervention. Problems caught early are easier to treat and less likely to cause serious damage. You are not being paranoid or weak by going to the doctor. You are being wise. You are taking responsibility for your health so you can enjoy the years ahead instead of losing them to preventable disease. Number 7. Ignoring stress. Stress is not just in your head. It is in your body, and it is raising your stroke risk every single day you let it go unmanaged. When you feel stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are meant for short-term emergencies. They raise your blood pressure, make your heart beat faster, and put your whole system on high alert. That response is helpful if you need to escape danger. But when stress becomes chronic, when you feel worried, anxious, or overwhelmed day after day, those hormones never shut off. Your blood pressure stays elevated. Your blood becomes stickier. Inflammation increases throughout your body. Your vessels take a constant beating. After 60, stress hits harder because your body does not bounce back as quickly as it used to. The problems that cause stress often feel bigger too. Health worries, financial concerns, loneliness, grief over losing friends or a spouse, worry about being a burden to your children. These are real, heavy concerns, and they take a toll. Many people do not realize that emotional stress and physical stroke risk are connected. They think if they can just push through, ignore the feelings, and keep going, everything will be fine. But your body is keeping score. The stress is doing damage whether you acknowledge it or not. The solution is to find healthy ways to manage stress every single day. First, practice deep breathing. When you feel stressed, stop what you are doing. Place one hand on your belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Feel your belly rise. Hold for a count of 4. Then breathe out slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Do this 5 times. This simple practice calms your nervous system and lowers your blood pressure immediately. Second, spend time with people who make you feel good. Loneliness and isolation raise stress hormones. Connection and laughter lower them. Call a friend. Join a community group. Go to church or temple. Volunteer somewhere. Being around others who care about you is powerful medicine. Third, Do something you enjoy every day. Read a book, work on a hobby, listen to music, sit in nature, watch the birds. These moments of pleasure and peace give your body a break from the stress response. Fourth, limit your exposure to upsetting news and negative people. I am not saying ignore the world, but you do not need to watch hours of disturbing news every day. It raises your stress without giving you any benefit. Choose carefully what you let into your mind and heart. Fifth, consider gentle practices like Tai Chi, yoga, or meditation. These ancient practices were designed specifically to calm the mind and relax the body. Many community centers offer classes for seniors. You do not need to be flexible or athletic. You just need to be willing to try. If stress feels overwhelming, talk to someone. A counselor, a pastor, a trusted friend. Do not carry heavy burdens alone. Sometimes just speaking your worries out loud takes away some of their power. The benefit of managing stress goes beyond stroke prevention. You will sleep better. Your relationships will improve. You will feel more peaceful and present in your daily life. Stress robs you of joy. Managing it gives that joy back. Your body will relax, your blood pressure will drop, and your risk of stroke will decrease. You deserve to feel at peace in these years. High blood pressure, smoking, poor sleep, a sedentary lifestyle, excess salt, skipping health checkups, and ignoring stress. Each one creates danger, but each one is also within your power to change. The long-term benefit of addressing these habits is not just a lower risk of stroke. It is a better quality of life right now. More energy, better sleep, stronger muscles, clearer thinking, more peace, more joy. You are not just adding years to your life. You are adding life to your years. May you be blessed with good health, a clear mind, and a peaceful heart. May all of us who are on this journey together find the strength and wisdom to make choices that protect and honor these bodies we have been given. I want to hear from you. Do any of these habits describe your life right now? What health challenges are you facing? Share your experience in the comments. Sometimes just writing it down helps you feel better, and your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. They might learn from your experience or feel less alone in their struggles. If you want us to make a video on any specific health topic, drop a comment. Tell us what you want to learn about. We read every comment, and we make videos based on what you ask for. If this information was helpful, please like this video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Healthy Life. We create content like this every week to help you live stronger, healthier, and longer. Together, we are building a community that refuses to let preventable diseases steal our future. Thank you for being here. If you have any serious medical conditions, take multiple medications, or have concerns about making changes to your habits, please talk with your doctor or a healthcare professional before trying new approaches. They know your specific situation and can guide you safely.